when you love a parent and they're giving you something so special and magical, you want to emulate it. Kurt was such a good storyteller. So then we, of course, wanted to be our own storytellers.
Yeah.
And then in our family, we would tell a story and then we would be told that we needed to probably work on it.
This is At Home with Linda and Drew Scott.
We are going to have to work on that.
How we say that? I was trying to use different inflection to sound like fresh. And this is At Home with Linda and Drew Scott. It's not working. We'll just stick to our regular jingle. But thanks for joining us, everybody. Another week, another fun conversation, and more time to hang out with my boo. Mm-hmm. This week, we had an amazing conversation with siblings. So here we go. This is our conversation with Kate and Oliver Hudson.
Hi.
I recognize that room.
How's it going?
It's going.
Speaking of bunk beds.
There he is.
Hi.
How's it going?
What's up?
So what's the whole family now? How many siblings and half siblings?
There's four of us in the family we grew up in. And then we have our father has three other children. So four other children. Mm-hmm. So we actually have 7 siblings. Wait.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 7 siblings.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was reading something too about sort of like the parenting that Kurt gave you, Ollie, when you got you got arrested for paintballing or something like that. And your punishment from Kurt was that he made you shoot paintballs at your own car and drive around it in shame.
Yeah,
I love that parenting. It's amazing.
The way that I can speak for myself.
How effective that was.
Well, it didn't really work. I mean, our parents, or at least Kurt, sort of gave us the benefit of the doubt, meaning I give you guys credit for understanding that you are an asshole and you did this. You were a terrible person in this moment, right? I'm not going to punish you. You're smart enough to know what you did.
So did you ever try to not do be in the same industry as your parents because you wanted to get away from it?
No, not at all. I don't.
We're too close. I mean, the reality is that if we hated our parents, we'd probably be like, "I will never be like you,"
right?
But we love our parents are awesome. They're fun, and we've had the most we've had just a really wonderful childhood.
And then growing up on set too, it's such a creative place. And, it was awesome to be this magical. I mean, I still, if I'm driving down a street in LA and I see a movie production, I'm still like, ooh, I wonder what's going on.
But going back to, the great times, it's great that you guys can laugh together, but did you guys grow up in an environment where you could also talk about the hard stuff?
Oh, God.
With each other?
Very open.
Very open. Yeah. Without a doubt, So
I think that's part of why we're so close.
Right.
My parents, our parents are very, they're also open about their own, and I think nowadays people talk about that more than their generation of parents, which is, my parents, if they made mistakes, they'd own them most of the time, and that did make us feel like, oh, we're all going to make mistakes. The other thing I think my parents did that was really interesting is they let us make mistakes. Mm-hmm. There was their expectations weren't so high. I mean, they were high in some places, but in terms of like making mistakes in relationships or love or friends, or there was no roadmap that we had to follow to get their approval.
Mm-hmm. And I think there were probably plenty of times too, Kate, where it was like they would see one of us going down a certain path and they could intervene, but it's like, you know what? Let them go down the path, figure it out, and obviously we'll be there if they need us, but we could intervene right now and say, don't do this, but they're going to let us.
I like that.
That takes
I really like that.
Willpower.
Especially for someone like my personality. So I'm someone that if I know how to do something and you don't, I want to just show you so you can move along and you can forget that the learning process, just jump forward a little bit. Mm-hmm. But then I'm always reminding myself, or Linda's, reminds me too sometimes, is you have to be able to trip up a little bit because it makes you learn things a little more, or makes you remember certain things. And so I think for me, a big challenge as a parent when we have kids is to not jump in to show them how to do this or do that, and let them make those errors, take the wrong path. Mm-hmm. Looking forward to seeing you guys in person again soon. Thanks for taking time to sit down and chat with us.
Yeah,
thank you guys.
Thank you so much.
It was nice to meet you over Zoom.
Nice to meet you too, Linda. Stay safe, stay sane.
That's from them.
Thank you.
Yeah.